Hello. Today is the day that we have made it, and we will make it more. How do I know? Because we're here. That's how. Ha ha ha. What up, him? We're about to hop into some Star Citizen, but also considering they just announced and launched this Aegis ship, the least we can do is watch the video on it, right? Also, before we do anything else, I just want to make y'all jealous real quick, because ooh, look at them smoke ribs. Look at it. Just look at it. Like, don't even look at my face right now. Just look at the rib. Look at it. Look at how delicious that is. Look at that smoke ring on the outside. Just That's all. I just want to say that.
Roger that.
They are delicious. I'm followed on some.
Sometimes it means like that.
Clear to engage. That John loud. Wrong button.
Saber Firebird.
Mr. Jeff are going to enjoy the ship, guaranteed. My name Jeff. My name Jeff. All right. All right, so that does look bomb. Why? So for all intents, why? We're over here. What are you doing? So like that looks real good. 12 missiles this thing could just dump down range, which is impressive in and of itself. Like that's a lot of missiles to just yeet at people. Firebird is designed to deliver an unrelenting missile barrage, unleashing hell upon its targets, courtesy of a bespoke missile launchers and a dozen size 3s. That's impressive. Waiting for Drake Defense Con. What huge ship is coming out? That isn't a Kraken. Hopefully the Kraken just rented the Firebird. Time to take it out for a test flight. I'm looking forward to doing the same. I'm gonna have to at least try it. Do I want it? No. Am I getting rid of my Saber Raven? Also no. But it does look nice. It's a new concept. Oh, so there is a new concept. Oh, okay. Okay. You have me intrigued. Cancel. Whoa. Cancel. You have my intrigue at the highest level of intriguity. Ooh, that broke off already. Oh well. I gotta re-glue the thing. I printed a phone case, like, holder. So, like, you can mount this on the tripod. And this piece. It's like it printed flat, but it is two sides of a screw that's screwed in, but then like this piece, I didn't properly stick in there. So I got to put a piece of filament in here and then like heat it up for a second so we can just merge and just
Melt.
It's like a filament glue, as it were. So unmitigated toughness. Firebird speed makes it hard to hit, but in the unlikely event of taking fire, it's remarkably hard to kill thanks to sturdy armor and top-notch shields. Intriguing. All right. Now I do. This is one of my favorite parts about their ship showcases because you get to see these ships like pretty though. Like I already have a Raven, a Saber anyway. I have the Saber Raven, but do I even want this one? I don't know. Also, I love this whole new paints drop down. You just get to see what the new paints look like if you wanted to copy paint. Now that makes the Gladius a little bit. Now that.
Ooh.
That's nice. I'm great, Turkey. How about yourself, him? How about yourself? How are you? Devastating marriage of speed and firepower. Warbond bonus sign. You get a flight jacket if you get one. I already have an Invictus Flight Week or launch week. We want to get into none of that matters. We're not getting into that. We're just looking at the ship right now. And now that we've looked at the ship, I don't know if there's going to be too much more. Let's go back to the Fleet Week. 2952 page because I have not checked the page out. Today is Aegis Dynamics. And then yesterday was what? So we got the Saber Firebird, the Tally. The Tally is actually modular now, so that's intriguing. Then we've got also the Avenger Stalker, which is one of my faves. Like, let's just do it. So let's see what this year's Fleet Week trailer's about. That's fancy. Let me double check, make sure it's 4K because of reasons.
The endless night.
The endless night.
Still and cold.
Ooh.
And vast.
Good, glad to hear it, Turkey.
Yet in that moonless winter sky,
That is beautiful.
unyielding they remained,
Jeez.
tied to their mast. Forever watching, always standing by. Neath crushing blows, they fought on in our name. They battled bravely
Man, that's nice.
through endless wars.
Yes. Daniel, if you have not watched Jujutsu Kaisen, do it.
Our redemption.
I haven't finished it, but I'm far enough in that,
bloody
like, golly, it's impressive.
sacrifice, so that we might meet again on distant shores.
That's fancy. They are really showcasing the talent during this. Golly.
It matters not whether they prevailed. For them, the cost was greater than single victories.
I appreciate that, honest Abe. Same for you.
Unafraid.
The world is
to
much better
fail.
to have you in it.
Their courage a beacon to guide humanity. Together, we are one empire, united in purpose.
Fancy. Very fancy. I'm very glad that we scrolled down to see it because reasons. Let's see what we got. Will they let us choose the previous days? Yes. All right. So Misk was yesterday's. They had a bunch of the. Oh wait. No. 19th through the 20th was Crusader, Tumbrel, and Mirai. Golly. We missed a lot. What day was last week that we started? Friday was the 17th. Crusader, Argo. Yeah. So Argo was like we saw a little bit of the Argo show floor. I just didn't really care to walk through it because reasons. Oh snaps. It's your boy. What up, fam? Also, did you get a new account, Trey? Because that was not what your account said previously. You got them keys. You changed your profile picture and switched it to just the letter T.
I did.
We see you. Try to hide that government name. I understand. All right, so see, we got in the. Okay, so for the Crusader days, I mean, technically, we should be able to see, hopefully, see the secondary show floor with Crusader on it because the A1 Spirit, A2 Hercules. I dislike the A2 series. Ares Inferno, Ares Ion. We have the C1 Spirit, C2 Hercules, M2 Hercules, and the Mercury. Star Runner. Let's go. I'm a big fan. Then we got the A1 Spirit again. So we got Crusader. We got Tumbrel. I don't really dig a lot of Tumbrel stuff, but the Cyclone is beautiful. I think I have a Cyclone. The missile Cyclone. And then we've got the Novas. The Ranger. I've been dying for the Ranger to get in here so soon.
T. Cleve.
What up, fam? Good to see you. Imagine a medium or heavy fighter from Drake or a light fighter from Crusader would be so sick. I feel like if they put out another fighter from Drake that is like dedicated fighter and they basically beefed up the Buccaneer, there would not be a ship in the verse. If I may quote a fantastic show, not a power in the verse can stop me. Cause golly, the Buccaneer is powerful, like
Stupid.
powerful for what it is. So yeah, that's a lot. That'd be impressive. All right. All right, so the Ranger, I have a Ranger. I need the Ranger. Immediately, I need the Ranger. I need it so bad. Except for the puny pilot firepower. I mean, it is less than stellar from the pilot. But I feel like if we consider what that ship is, to me, that is like the, in a way, Millennium Falcon of Star Citizen. It's meant to have a gunner. Which, for all intents and purposes, good ships should have gunners. Powerful ships deserve gunners. Because you deserve to disrespect anybody who would disrespect you properly and fully. But yeah, the Ranger is, I'm excited for the Ranger. Like, I have one. I've just been waiting for them to finish it. Then we got the Storm and the Storm Anti-Air. I wanted the Storm. I'm going to wait to get that in game. Mirai. I am still blown away that Misk branched off Mirai to its own company, right? Because the Fury, I have a Fury. That thing is, it's the Fury. It's pretty. I wanted a Fury MX because a tiny fighter with a bunch of missiles. Lego. At least 2 size 4s with pilot indoor gunners. I have not played around with it to adjust the weaponry, but I need to. Then we got the Pulse. Oh, thanks to the community, we have 2 Pulses. We got the Pulse, the regular, and we got the Pulse turret. I'm excited about both. And we got the Dominion paints for both, so I'm pretty excited about that. That's pretty nice. What do you think of the new Firebird? I have not used it in game yet. Like last time I played was Friday, and I don't think it was rentable yet. I think it's yesterday or today it just became rentable. If memory serves. But yeah, I'm gonna hit the show floor and see if I can't rent it because I want to
See it in action.
All right. We got the Razor EX, which, man, this thing used to be just Misk, and then they were just like, you know what? Let's make a racing branch. And they did. And then there's the Razor, the Fury. It's disrespectful. I don't like the Freelancers. Like, never have. Never have dug the Freelancers. So many handles like a Comet. That would not surprise me. Reliant Tana. Now, the Reliant Mako is my personal favorite Reliant. If we're going to Reliant it up, the Mako is the move. The Mako is the choice. Also, Starfarer Gemini. I'm not in a rush for Starfarer, but that thing is pretty. Then we got the Aegis days. Aegis used to be my primary manufacturer in the game. Like, there was not a question. If I was rocking the ship, it was Aegis. Mostly because of the Hornet and the Super Hornet. But primarily this ship. It is one of my favorite ships. Now that we have the Talion game, introducing the modularity of ships, I'm very excited for the Avenger Stalker to get its modularity because there are 6 bounty bays. I feel like there's going to be a way to remove 3 of them to give you more cargo space. You can take off the left half or the right half. At least that's what I feel like I've read it. But also, I don't know, man. My brain is weird sometimes. So that's a possibility. Was good. Chilling box. What's going on with you? Then we got after the Starfarer. Did you just freeze on me, Paige? How dare this page freeze on me? Here, look, let me just copy this whole thing. Close that tab, open a new one. Paste it in there. We're not playing this game. Good, glad to hear it, fam. Can't wait for modular gold standard Titan. Oh, to a regular Titan that you could add the bounty bays to. Glory. You got the tally? Nice. What's this game about? It is a lot of things. Can we get an exclamation SC on Twitch? Just so I can get the proper explanation that we have in that command. Because I feel like there's a lot of different ways to say it. Thank you. Star Citizen is a space-focused MMO in alpha phase. That is not enough of a descriptor. This game is a lot of things. What up, Vet? Good to see you, fam. Rented every Aegis ship available, as you should. Cool spaceships. A lot of that. A lot of cool spaceships. Also appreciate the animalistic. Let's get back into it. So we got the Avenger Stalker. Then we got the Avenger Titan, which is the base baby of the Avengers. This is the base ship. Now, the Stalker is the same ship, just with bounty base in the back, which... fancy. Then you got the Titan Renegade. I have that. The Titan Renegade is literally a combat-focused and centric variant of the Titan, but like more disrespectful. So now the question is, can we take the bounty base, half of the bounty base from the Stalker, and put them in the Renegade? Now that would be disrespect on a platter, and I'm here for it. Sitting the helm of Freelancer feel like if I broke the bill off of a duck's face, pry the top and bottom from an inch, rivet them in place, sat between them, and flew it. Yeah, pretty much. Starts with the massive when we dearly love and support. I mean, it's not even that it's a mess. It's just that there's so many different things to do with it. It's a lot when you consider everything that this game brings to the table, like crafting to a light extent, salvaging ships, mining, either in space or on foot. Same thing with salvage. You can salvage on foot as well. Sheesh. Then there's bounty hunting, there's pirating, there's drug running, and that's just stuff that's in right now. And there's a silly amount of stuff that's in right now. That bot is not up. Darkly Jamaica, I need to redo it. Or at least I need to add it to Streamer Bot. Next, we got the Avenger Warlock. This is the interdiction version of the Avenger. So then you go into somebody's in, Quantum, and it's like, I don't like you being in Quantum. Now you're not in Quantum.
Fight me.
And then it's a good game. Gotta go drop the sub. Appreciate you, Box. Thanks much. The EMP works on the Vanguard Sentinel. Whew. Fancy. Got the Eclipse. Now, you want a bomber. A stealthy bomber? That's it. Now, personally, I'm going to stick with my A1. But the bomber? Yeah, let's go. The Gladius is a classic. Gladius is like one of the most renowned ships in the verse when it comes to combat. Adventure Titan with half the bay for cargo, half for prisoner pause equals perfect multi-purpose bounty hunting ship with also capability to store the shirts off your bounty's backs. Basically, literally. Gladius Squadron 42 hero ship, pretty much. Then you got the Gladius Valiant, which is like a more combat-centric, which is wild because the Gladius is already combat-centric. It's even more combat-centric. Then we got the Hammerhead, which, no, not gonna do it. Too big. Then you got the Idris, also too big. Javelin.
Way too big.
The Nautilus. I'm excited about the Nautilus. I don't really want to lay mines, but the idea of laying mines with it just sounds like a good idea. I look forward to when they launch it, to trying and laying mines just to see what happens. Then we got the Redeemer. Not my cup of tea. The Tally, same. Like I'm excited to try the modularity, but I don't like the look of it, which is not really a thing that I should care about, but nope. Saber. We have a Saber Raven, which is the Intel version of the Saber, aka Comet. Well, this is actually not the one, but like Comet is another one of them. Then you got the Saber Firebird, which is the new medium fighter. You got the Vanguard Harbinger. I really don't like any of the Vanguard series, so let's go ahead and move on past those. Vulcan. I'm very excited about the possibility of the Vulcan. Repair, refuel, rearm. That thing is going to be great in a squadron, in an organization. Nautilus is sick. Which one is that? Have we not got to that yet? Well. Meh. I forgot in my brain. But that's a lot of goodness that is kicking off today. People want the big ass ships until they realize they'll always need a crew to use the full capabilities of the ship, not to mention having the ship actually run with engineering coming. Right, like that's... I still haven't tried engineering in game. I should try engineering in game, but still haven't tried engineering in game. Partially because I don't have to deal with trying engineering in game. There's a lot, right? That's a lot. It's a lot. Do I want to deal with all that? Not really. Not really. Working on it though. Also, these ribs are delicious, man. I want to see a little bit of the process of the ribs. That was them on the grill. Or on the smoker anyways. Mm-hmm. I see why. Look at it. Look at it. Just look at them. Just look at them. They just look. I am great with a smoker. Let's go. Starting to hit my head solo just for kicks when I get out of jail in 2 hours. What did you do to get in jail? What'd you do? It's the reason I love smaller multi-purpose ships with interiors like the Titan and the C1. Same. I feel like the C1 is probably going to be my daily driver at some point. Because the C1's ability for you to just get up and walk around. Nice little bed, you know what I'm saying? Just nice chill atmosphere, etc. It's just good, man. It's just good. Let's see how VoIP's working today. Whether I want to turn my camera off or not. Trading my freelancer for a constellation kilo today. Nice! What if you can combine a smoker in some sort of automated barbecue system that either auto brushes or auto drips of hot sauce, or a sauce over the meat, slow marinating as it smokes, or that interfere with smoking the meat? You'd have to have something that... I feel like the problem with like auto basting is leveling. So that would have to literally be a part of the smoker. It's not even combining anything. That's just like the smoker would have to have like, because not everything is going to be brushable easily, right? So you get a bird, regardless of the bird, you got one end that's wide and thick, one end that's small. So like then how are we talking about like leveling? Because if it's the thick side is bigger up here and the smaller side is down here, then you have to be able to angle the brushes. That's a lot, man. Hey, Smoky! Hey, appreciate the raid. Doesn't matter about small raid or not. You rated. Thank you for bringing the community by. What were you up to today? Curious. Wish there were more combat-focused ships like that, though, that had little interiors with good firepower interior, bad like the Titan, though. I mean, there's a bunch, though. There's a bunch. 325 Alpha? Solid. We got Saboki TV. Welcome to the night. Cool. Appreciate that subarino.
This is the way.
Give me some love, Hypers. Listen, chat. Since it's coming to PS5 ASAP, I feel like once it's done, Squadron 42 will probably hit Xbox and PlayStation because it doesn't require the online connection. That is part of the reason that the servers are so thick. Dark Souls 3 beat Dance for the Boreal Valiant Pontiff Noise. One of those bounties over a bunker, and the bunker blasted me and sent me to jail.
Damn.
I'm sorry, no. How's my day been? Pretty good. I had a snafu with my printer earlier. I was printing this phone holder that can mount to a tripod that has like screws and then like a little grabby bit for the top. I printed this, and the problem I had was the printer was like not feeding through the AMS. So it took me like an hour to go through like 4 different steps, and I had to redo one of the steps because it wasn't working as smooth as I wanted it to. But then I finally figured out that what it was doing was it was basically setting me up for the okie doke. Like I was just, hold on. There we go. So I noticed that I basically have to like squint a little bit and then just reset my face. Just like, boom. So now the face works nice. Now, the weird part is I would have to cut my mustache off for it to work as well as I wanted to, but I think it does a pretty good job thus far. 3D printing always goes over my head. It seems really hard. I mean, this printer makes it easy. It's just the AMS has a couple moving parts that I need to be able to access quickly. And that, more than anything, is the reason why if you see me delay my stream start and I have a fresh 3D print, that's part of the reason. But yeah, I finally got the mount printed, and I do have to glue another part of it so that it works the way I need it to. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, if I may quote T-Pain. See, when it does that with the teeth, like, that's because it moved the mouth around and somehow saw my mustache as a lip and then my upper lip as a lip. And it was just like, that's obviously closed. Like, we don't need to do anything else. That's just, your mouth is closed. You can grill on top of a pink salt slab, true? Yeah, true, but like, then you have to shave the salt at the end of it and use a bunch of salt. Because now that salt is tainted unless you shave it. Whoop, whoop. Ground floor, Lego. Lego. Also, yes, I did get sidetracked from that whole conversation. My bad. My bad. Marius, we're currently playing Star Citizen. Quick buy, give me that soda. Sometimes you got to get a drinky. Hold on. Sometimes you got to get a little drinky drink. Am I gonna drink it or not? Like, come on. Delicious. Some of it's shawarma, some of it's gyros. I feel like it depends on where you go. Clean sentences with the word taint and shave. Now one. I mean, sometimes you gotta mix it up a little bit. Let me get that double dog. Let me get that double glizzy. Double time glizzy. Double time glizzy. Ooh, 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 BBL glizzy. BBL glizzy. Fresh. Freshly edible. All right, let go. Now, I really look forward to... What? Oh, man, I thought the banking system worked right here. I was like, let's go. You eat my dogs. Hot dogs like my dog wants to. I mean, it's technically not me. Did a good job on your character. Thank you, Storm. The biggest thing I'm waiting for is 4.0 so I can get my locks in game. Once I get my locks in game, is over with. Let go. Let go. Schlorp, basically just... I would like to try it. No. Should have iPhone Face ID tracking support for the facial tracking in this game. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, I feel like they already have. There are people who already do that. I don't know how they do it, but I feel like that's a thing that I've seen or heard of being done. Like, if you can set up something for your computer to be a webcam, it's just a thing that, as long as it supports like 60 frames a second, I feel like it should probably work for this. I know, hold up. All right, sometimes like some people use what is it? Capture cards, obviously, but like, I've never seen that bottom lip curl up so far. Like, I'm saying, I got that he was on smash. Get around my block and then we hit in the gas. I'm saying, Modularity is officially here. Yup. Whoa. What is that about? FPS on the server is not... See, I thought the FPS was bad, and then flying out here is pretty... Oh, wait, no. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Wow.
Now...
Wow. Never know play Star Citizen because I don't have a PC, but this looks dope because it's dope. I was there. That's it. Run my tally all day cargo and torps. I mean, you got this, fam. Find a home. What you talking about, Brendan? Not impressed by the Firebird? I haven't used it yet. Find a home how? Working Star Citizen with a photo of me on my second monitor is so close to real. Hell yeah. Post the pictures of it in Discord, fam. You know you gotta do it. You know you gotta do it. What is this? What did I just buy? Let's see, we got the PPAC. I have a pen. I have an apple. Oh, apple pen. I have a pen. I have pineapple. Oh, pineapple pen. Apple pen. Pineapple pen. Oh, pen, pineapple, apple pen. Oh, you're welcome. Had to do it. It was too easy. I had to do it. Any suspicion on what the Drake will be at the end of the day? I have no idea, fam. It's a better version of Starfield, even though it's older. I mean, this game is constantly being updated, and Starfield just literally got a major update. So I don't know, man. It's not about them being one or the other, right? Like, I have Starfield. I still have Starfield installed. I've already installed a 15 gig update for Starfield that they just dropped like Thursday or Friday, the 15th. Yeah, so almost a week ago. And It's a game, man. Like, they both do what they need to do. What up, DJ? Good to see you, fam. Read the title wrong. I thought I said evicted in a week instead of Invictus week. Okay, cool. I appreciate the fact that you came in with good vibes. Like, hey, man, I hope you get a spot soon. Thank you. Can we get some good vibes in and around the chat, fam? Please and thank you. That was nice. Also, Curly Heart, Turkey with the heart puff. Appreciate you. My bad for missing that. I didn't even see it when it happened. I'm kind of mad about that. Didn't realize I got an update. Might go and get a look. Go for it. Mike, what's funny is I literally have a tab in my browser that I leave up. That when I'm going back into Starfield, I want this to just be right there. Like, this is a 5-minute video that they talk about the latest update. The surface map's got an update. So, like, that's what the surface looks like now. That is so much better than it was. And then now you get to see the icons of all the places that you can go. So, like, how much RAM? 64 gigs? So yeah, the surface maps got updates. There's new gameplay options, new ship interior customization tools. You can set like custom rooms, display settings on consoles, new game plus trait respecs, and a bunch of quality of life improvements like being able to tell easily whether you're selling from the ship or your person. Like, come on, fam. Starfield is still doing numbers. Yeah, if you're talking about how much RAM you need to play Star Citizen, I feel like it's on the, let's see. Let me open the new tab real quick. And then let's look at a brand new page. So if somebody, speaking of, somebody hopping into the game this week gets, wow. So cheaper packages, because normally this is a $45 package. So like $40 for an Aurora MR Invictus starter patch, which comes with the custom paint, 120 month insurance, which is glorious, and 20 G's of starting cash in game. Then you also have the option of the Invictus Titan starter pack, which the Titan alone is, man, like $75 down to 56. Come on now, that's easy game. That's an easy decision. I would immediately tell somebody to get the Titan over the Aurora MR, hands down, no questions. Partially because of the fact that the Titan has a cargo bay and a section that's in between the cargo bay and the cockpit where there's a bed and like drinks. You can get like have a little lunch, but also there's 2 points of ingress into the vehicle. You can get in through the cargo bay and you can get in straight into the cockpit. So it's a beautiful thing. Is what 8? 8 sounds about right. 8 what? Old maps were kind of difficult to read. Yes, Alistair. So I prefer not to slander any space game in here because one of my favorite points is a rising tide raises all ships. So the more that we all get cool space games and the better those space games do, the more likely we are to get more cool space games. So in my opinion, I will do everything in my power to not roast a game, especially when like that game is trying to do things differently. Like, is it a Bethesda game? If we're talking about Starfield, yes. So they're going to be very Bethesda-like in the way that things are handled. But I feel like a lot of people never touched Fallout until recently, and then they hit Fallout and then had a blast. So I feel like they're doing it. They're figuring out a lot of stuff, and then we all win as they figure it all out. We go up a little bit, and then is this on? Is this on? Please tell me it's on. Nope. Great. Let me tab out and then open up the Stream Deck. Stop playing with me. Just totally bad. Second entrance to the C1 and MSR. Oh, if they, I wish they would have added a second entry to the C1. I would never, I would never fly anything else. Like, for real. Been looking forward to Starfield's release for ages. Seems like it's getting a lot more love now. I mean, that's how Bethesda works. I know a lot of people get frustrated with Bethesda games, but like, every Bethesda game that has gone on to do silly numbers has launched in a place where it's like, this could have been better. And then a year or two later, the
Extra Extreme Game of the Year edition,
like the complete edition, comes out and it has everything. The 6 benchmark app working again. I did not know there was even a benchmark app. Starfield is bad. You can say that. I have 80 plus hours in Starfield and I have a blast. The main reason I'm not playing Starfield is because people coming in the stream saying
Starfield is bad.
So like, no. I get tired of that. It's the only reason I'm getting rid of it in exchange for 2 Zeuses. What, the C1? You getting ready to see 1 for 2 Zeuses? Rollback my GPU driver seemed to fix it. Interesting. Trying to fly a ship. I have not seen that, but good to know. What's that voice?
This is the boy 69's voice. Like, for all intents and purposes, boy is like 13. So when somebody comes in and they say something that I feel like it doesn't make sense, or it would only be said by somebody who isn't old enough to understand the difference between critical thinking and not critical thinking. So like, Starfield is bad.
I feel like that's an opinion that you could have, but why is Starfield bad? Welcome back, Anonymous. Good to see you, fam. So like, that's my thing. It's like, I understand some things are just objectively bad. Like, Grav, absolute butt cheeks. The culling too,
Trash.
absolute trash. But like, Starfield is an amazing game. If you don't go in expecting a game that doesn't have, like, if you expect Call of Duty out of Starfield, you're grossly mistaken. You're not going to have a good time. But if you go into Starfield having played Fallout and understanding that you're going to have long conversations where you get a lot of information about the galaxy and the world, you're going to get a lot of info. If you don't go in expecting that you might have a 10-minute conversation out of the blue, then you're not going to like it.
This game is ass.
And then I can understand that completely. But if that's the problem, own that. Know that that's the problem for you. And when you say, like,
That game is ass.
you can say,
That game is ass because it takes 15 minutes to finish some basic conversations. It takes too long to do certain stuff. And you have to walk around for way too long.
that? If somebody came in and said that, I'd be down. Like, all right, cool. That makes sense. I feel you. Those are valid critiques of a game. If you're used to not talking a lot in games, if you're used to not having to take too long to get places, and you want a ground vehicle. And spoiler alert, in that update they were talking about, this one, this 5-minute update, they mentioned a thing
Working on more
specifically.
quests and the massive Shattered Space expansion.
That's all very exciting.
Where is
What
it?
about creations? Anything?
There it is.
Cool. So you can drive
That.
on our first land vehicle. So you can
So if the fact that you have to walk to explore in Starfield is your biggest frustration, they're fixing that. I feel like once they launch that, a lot of people are going to go back to Starfield and find that they didn't hate it like they thought they hated it. I'm just glad people are making cool space games. Same. The perfect gamer be like voice. How do you get Star Citizen? You have to go to the website, robertspaceindustriescom. And if you decide to cop it after watching the stream, that code right up there, that referral code is my code. It is literally tied to me and my account. So like, I will pull it up later if somebody wants to see it, but like, the whole point of that code is to say, hey, DJ referred me to Star Citizen, and right now you can play for free. You don't have to pay any money through the I want to say the end of May almost. It was like a 2-week period starting last Friday, so you got a week and a half of playing for no money at all. So go make your account, use that referral code, and then join, and then play. You're good. Starfield is an RPG pretending to be a space sim. It's bad. I mean, I feel like that is a thing that is a perception thing, Shockade, or Shock Cable, because if you've played Bethesda games, they all play similarly, right? Starfield is an RPG, first and foremost. That's it. It's an RPG. It has a space coating. It has a it's candy coated in like space and stars, but it's still an RPG. And one thing I've said around the launch of Starfield, and I will say it again here now, out of principle, because I know a lot of people may not see it. Bethesda has made the same kind of game for years. The same, you start in a place that you don't know where you are. Something major happens, and then you find out that you have some sort of power. And then they unleash you into a world of like, go find everything. Go do what you want to do. That has been the Bethesda process with every one of their games, going back to like Morrowind. Every one of their RPG games. Morrowind. So if we're going back to Morrowind, we're going to Oblivion, we're going to Skyrim, we're going to Fallout 3, Fallout 4, we're going to Fallout 76, we're going to Starfield. All of those games start you in a place where you're like, hey, who am I? Then they let you customize to make sure you look how you look. They have the phrasing of it all, like, oh, you're cool. They never really go with like a gendering of you. They're just like, hey, this dude, this person over here is a thing, and then they exist. And then like some magical wizard or something happens where it's like, ha ha ha, no, you are gifted with the powers of everything. And then you have the powers of everything. And then they say, hey, look, this is the major thing that we need you to do. If you could do it, that'd be great, thanks. And then as you go on your journey, you randomly find people, you find places, you find things, you find weapons, you find gear, you get more powerful as you continue to explore the world in which they put you in. And they give you unlimited reign. Where you want to go, you go. That has been, I literally just described Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and Starfield, because that's what Bethesda does. That's what they excel at. So if you play Call of Duty and you're expecting to shoot a bunch of stuff quickly and then like 30 seconds of video and then shoot a bunch of stuff, that is not a Bethesda game. That is not Skyrim. That is not Fallout. Starfield is great at what it does and what it's trying to be. It is all of those stories I just told you. 3 of them were fantasy. 3 of them are sci-fi. Because Fallout is a post-apocalyptic, futuristic experience of the world, just in different places. So if you have played those games, then you know I'm not wrong. I played all of them, so I know. Cypher with the gifts, appreciate ya. Thank you very much. Starfield Star Wars mod looks elite. Wait. There's a Star Wars mod? Ooh, problem. Doom scrolling TikTok while I eat in my kitchen, only have you pop up on my TikTok feed and you're already playing in my office. Hey, double time. Double DJ. With you get farther in Star Citizen, you'll change your mind. In Star Citizen? I've been playing Star Citizen since December 2015. And I love it more every time I play it. Different strokes for different folks, fam. Now, even if you're talking about Starfield, I have over 80 hours in Starfield, probably 90. And if you have played Fallout or Skyrim or any of the Elder Scrolls games or Starfield, if you play Bethesda games, you know that those games are side mission simulators. The main story is there to exist and get you going to do something. But the joy comes in those side missions. And a lot of people are big mad. It's like, well, when you play something like Star Citizen, it generates the whole planet. Star Citizen generates the whole planet because there's almost a requirement that somebody else is on that planet with you at some point. If you are not on a planet where other people are, why would there need to be that? There doesn't need to be. It's too much. There's no need for it. So like for example, let's zoom out. Right now, I love the fact that we are on the show floor. This is the new map for Star Citizen. They literally show the ships, not just the ships. They show the interiors of those ships. They show the interiors of those ships and the status of their doors. Ugh. But if we scroll out to the whole planet, right? Now, do we need to have this whole planet running at once? In an MMO, yes, because somebody could be literally over here at Area 11. Chilling. Somebody could just be at Area 11 right now. You need that to be loaded because if you decide to go to Area 11 and there's people there, then that's how that works. So like that's crucial. In Starfield, it is a single player game. There is no need to have Area 11 loaded. None. By not having Area 11 loaded, if you are over in Area 18, if this were a single player game, like Squadron 42 is going to do this because this does this. And also because they really wanted to expand on what we know and enjoy in RPGs. Like one load is all you need in Star Citizen, but there's craters in this game that you could fit all of the worlds of Elder Scrolls and probably all the Fallouts combined into the one crater in Star Citizen. That's the thing that exists. So like, because it's an MMO, you need that because people are going to be everywhere, or the potential for people to be everywhere. In a single player game, if you unload all the stuff that you don't need, it allows you to make the stuff that you are around so much prettier and better. So I don't know. I know a lot of people are going to be upset at this thought process, but it is an informed thought process. Also, I've been literally meaning to take a screenshot of me at the expo. The reason I wanted to, the only reason I even loaded up my stream deck was so that I could, that right there. Now, can I get the, is it working? Are my buttons working? No. How dare you? None of my keybinds. I'm offended. Now I gotta go set the binds for all my keybinds. I don't deserve that. Also, I'm gonna go back to the main menu before we go and do missions because this server is filled up. All right, so we go back to the left a little bit and then get closer to the sign and then just like crouch. No, I want to crouch, man. There we go. And lift that camera up a scotch and then just raise that up a little bit more, up a bit more, then over this way, and then turn it a bit so that we get everything on the screen, and then like lift the head up.
Hey, who man is this?
Gotta take a picture. Why is everyone putting Hercules outside of Area 18? It's insane. Probably because Hercules. Area 18 is where the expo is happening today, so it makes sense that a lot of people are going to be dropping down to Area 18. But I don't really need to be at Area 18 to check out the showcase. So we'll probably finish checking out the showcase and then take a trip. We're going on a trip in our favorite flighty ships, zooming through the sky. To be a new guy. Sometimes you gotta be a new guy. That's all. That's all. So yeah, if you are trying to play Star Citizen, literally right now, free to play. !SC in chat if you're on Twitch. Go check out the show floor, install it. It costs you nothing to install and play. The only thing I ask is if you're creating an account, which you have to do to download and install the game, man, dude, use my code. So that way, you know, your boy can get a little bit of numbers next to his name of like, hey, look, possible people play. It's like people are spamming Area 18 with them outside the hangars just parked. I mean, that might also be why it's laggy right now, because normally it's not as laggy as it is. Is that your character? It is. It is. What is it, blah? They were free to rent first, so people just bounce them all there. Yeah, I feel like there's got to be something about like kind of removing them joints though, because that's a lot of ships. If they're clogging up the space area, it's like, bro, we got to move, man. You glad when SIG starts dealing with people that don't give a damn? Like how? Like which people? What generation is kind of start coming? We just love coming to the lunch table talking about what we played over the weekend from elementary to high school. Freshmen skipped a few years, then got right back to nerding out over games in our sophomore year's university fair.
The latest line of defense from Aegis
Within the same years at Microtech, put the same orange zones that we used to have when Lorber was put in. I mean, that would be nice. Cargo queue, glitch, people exploit the C2s. Interesting. How do you make your AUEC? A lot of salvage and a lot of rando missions. If you are new to the game, like box missions are your friends, but also you can rent some of these ships and then do some of these missions and then have a great time. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to check out the US servers because this is stupid stuttering. This is absolutely stupid. Detonate them hoes? I mean, that would be nice.
The UEE Navy is
but yeah, I do a lot of salvaging. Wow. We got the follow from Daryl. Appreciate you. But yeah, salvage is one of my favorites. Like, give me a vulture and then make a couple $100 grand real quick. Real quick. You'll have to pay a little bit to get in there, but once you pay the little, like, hey, give me this ship real quick. That one's mine. I'm buying that. Thanks. All those ships free to rent for 2 days. Go stack up. I mean, I don't really care about most of these ships for real. Like, I have a sizable fleet, to be fair. Do gem mining and buy a vulture. Smart. Like, I'm probably gonna rent the Tali just because it's now modular, and I'm very curious to see if it's a thing that we can where we adjusted. I imagine it's going to be in the ships tab. But other than that, like, I don't really like the tally, man. It's weird. Also, what happened to like right there? Do I have to go to the panel now? Oh, that's what's up. That's great. That's a great way to do it, because having to look at the ships the old way was just a lot. So like just being able to come over here, boom. Just renting it and not having to do anything immediately. Let's go. Cut out personal hangers for this patch lane. I mean, they took out the personal hangers because there's something up with the personal hangers that they gotta get squared away to. I don't know who that is. I don't know who you are. I might know who they are, but I just don't know on top of the head. And I'm just gonna randomly accept. Not just randomly accepting invites. You have to use the kiosk. I love the fact that you have to use the kiosk. What up, bro? And how you doing, fam? Doing well? Thanks for hopping in. Switch to Vulcan. Can't use HDR. Found it was way less stuttery. Interesting. I feel like we're running Vulcan right now, which is the odd part. Oh, they didn't. They switched me back to Direct 3D. Rude. All right, so when we restart, instead of just going back to the menu, we'll just fully restart and then slide out. Like, I don't really... I wish they had the directories over here more often, because I don't really care about the tallies for real. Send you an invite. Cool. Bounty people, 100K who do bounty missions for any of the big ships. We're playing with 890 Hammerhead. Gotcha. I think of a condition using the talent as a cargo boat, except drop one ship mod, one cargo mod for a vehicle that hot drop into an LZ. Interesting. The Hammerhead. I don't care about the Hammerhead. I'm never gonna fly a Hammerhead. It's too much ship, man. Appreciate the follow, Boxville. Like, I already have a Gladius, so I don't really care about the Gladius Valiant because I have one. Like, and the Hammerhead is too much. I would have been. What up, Grim?
Swallowed up. Have you ever
like the tally for a submarine field? All right, let me see where we're at. So we are currently in here with the Valiants. We just left. Oh, we haven't gone to that one. That's got the Eclipse and the Avengers. I already got all the Avengers I want. And then all of those Redeemers. I feel like that's the hall we went in the first place. And then downstairs is going to be the Vulcan and all this. So I'm going to go downstairs and check those out. And then we go back to the main menu, switch this to Vulcan again for some weird reason that they took me off of Vulcan. Firebird interests me. I just rented that. Have you ever been swallowed up? So I'm going to rent the Hammerhead just so that, you know, people can see that I rented the Hammerhead. Because I know somebody's going to be like,
But DJ, why did you not rent the Hammerhead? They gonna rent it for free.
I mean, I'm literally on that. I would have been renting ships. Why did you not rent the Hammerhead? See, exactly why I just rented the Hammerhead. So we don't have to worry about that conversation. We don't have to have it. I already got those, so let's head out here. Let's check out the downstairs. Look at the Vulcan and the Nautilus. I don't really know if I want the Nautilus. I need to go look at it to remind myself what it is before I comment really. Yummy. Mine layer. Oh yeah. It's gonna be nice. I think I said earlier I was probably gonna rent it just out of principle when it finally goes flyable, just so that I can lay mines and then slide. Like we've laid mines. We're done here. They're both good. All right, so that's the entrance, which means the stairs are right over here. Oh, I cannot wait to put this back on Vulcan and then restart. Golly. Can't imagine the mine gameplay being fun. I mean, it's mines. Watching people, like, if you're in a thick battle and you watch people just like slide into the mines that you just laid, that's got to feel fantastic. I'm kind of excited to try it out. Did they ever make auto run? I don't believe so. This is how stuttery it is right now. Yeah, we got to get to a new server. And also pop the Vulcan, because I literally set it to Vulcan and it might have just not switched or stayed as Vulcan when we went live. When I copied the whole folder over and just pushed it to the live section. Boom, Aegis Nautilus. Look at that big, beefy baby. I think it's a beef. The purpose of this game is like Starfield. Starfield is a single player RPG that is literally an RPG first. Like Space game second. This is a space game first. RPG's there, but like it's primarily a space game. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. But yeah, this is I'm excited to see when this pops into the verse, because the idea of like using that thing to like refuel, repair, that's just gonna be nice. Firebird's a fun and fast ship, one of my new favorites. Nice. Just got done soloing a hammerhead. Nice work. Also, some of the mines are going to be automated turrets. Oh, that's boss. Flying thing will be a solid base defense and no sec systems guaranteed. It's going to be like a requirement. Actually, let's head back to the main menu here. And this actually will make me curious if, I know it's not laying in a bed, right? But if we log off and then log back in, because they've already put in the base functionality of like the server saving where you are, like how awesome would it be to have it remember where we were standing? That'd be great. All right, so let's see the options. We were just gonna slide out and then join in a different server, but once I saw there wasn't Vulcan anymore, it's time to do that. Upscaling off. I'll use SIG TSR for now. Very high, mediums, motion blurs off. Perfect.
Perfect.
All right, quit it. Quit it. I wanna quit right now. Then I'm going back in the game. We getting down. Going now, hoping to do a couple missions. We're gonna do it and making sure that we gonna get in. Let go. My liquid is gone. I'm sad. My liquid has thrown me the deuces. I have no more drink to drink. We need to fix it ever so quickly. We gonna do what we gotta do and get thick. I'm playing. Catherine with the follow was gonna buy an RSI Phoenix, but everyone beat me to it. Damn. I don't even know what that ship is off top of that. So like we're gonna look it up because I all right, so we got, oh, I didn't even look at these. The Apollo Medvac. I am so excited for when this ship launches into the verse. Ah! I thought the PC died. I was like, no! All right, go back. We were in the middle of looking at the thing. All right, so let me make sure we scroll down just far enough so that people don't look at the prices and like,
You gotta pay that much for stuff?
no, you don't. You never do. But I'm very excited to see that ship in verse because I'm excited to fly one out of principle. Any advice for someone who hasn't played in about 3 years? Download it and play it, literally. Like, a lot has changed in the last 3 years. The triage. Oh, let's go. The LN. I feel like the LN is probably the most used ship in the verse. And we got the Connie Andromeda. I don't really like the Connies either. They're too big. It's not even that they're too big. They're too bulky in the wrong ways. Like the Polaris. Yeah. You can get mostly any ship in game. Yep. If the newest ships are not available in game, it's not even if. The newest ships are typically not available in game to rent for like 3 to 6 months after they launch. Now they launched the Firebird. You can rent it at the show floor now, which I'm curious if they're going to keep letting it be rentable after Invictus launch week ends. Well, Invictus Fleet week ends, but we'll see. Connie's need a flight overhaul, so does the Mercury Starrunner. I feel like the Mercury Starrunner needs to be faster and not as unwieldy. Why do you keep asking me to verify if I'm here? Like, people are chatting right now. Of course I am here. Huh? I'm offended. All right, so we got the Mantis. I forgot about the Mantis. That's a nice little interdictor. We got the Perseus. I remember the trailer for this one showed exactly this scene where it just like kind of like drove through a ship. And it was like a pregnant whale right now.
Phrasing.
All the Origin ships, 100i to 890 jump. Oh yeah, that'll do it. That makes sense. Then we got the Polaris. I kind of want the Polaris. I don't need the Polaris by any stretch of the imagination, but I kind of want it just because how big it is. Like, look at it. Look at it. I feel like if I melted all of my ships, I could get a Polaris. But it's also in concept. So, like, it's not flyable yet. But also, I don't need it. It's too much ship. Like, The Hammerhead is too much ship. I want it, but like it's like the Kraken. Like if I had the Kraken, I would probably get the Kraken, and it would literally be a place where the Night Court could hang out.
Subscription.
Hey, Mega Flame with the resub. Welcome back, fam. Appreciate that Prime Submarino 65 months of it.
This is the way.
It is the way. But no, like I want it because it's big and fancy. But I already know that once we get to actual gameplay, I'm not gonna want to have to fuel it up. I don't want to have to pay the money it's gonna cost to keep that thing fueled. I'm not gonna want to have to wait until we have 10, 15 people wanting to keep the bare minimum, keeping it flyable. I don't need that in my life. So it's big. I want it right. Like I want it, but I don't need it. And that's where I stop myself. I do love the Scorpius. I wish there was a way to get the turret power of the Scorpius without having a second person. I'm very excited about this now. The idea of having a medevac vehicle on the ground. Also, my Zeus Mark II. Now, the Zeus I have is the Clipper. That is the interdiction version. I have the Clipper because there's something about cargo, fam. Like, I like cargo. I like cargo running. I like hunting stuff down to get more cargo. It is great. It feels good. We all don't need an SDF-1 at some point. I mean, we don't. You can do some with the secret corridors on the Master Mercury Star Runner. It would be nice if they added more to it. All right, so now this should be Vulcan. Don't you with me. Make sure that we're playing on Vulcan right now. Yep, boom. Part of me wants to switch to FSR just to see. Quality. You know what? Let's put it on FSR just for funsies. Let's see what happens. See what kind of frame rate we get. We're not sticking to EU. I'm probably going to dislike the fact that we went to US. Can't join session because it's currently not available. Oh, interesting. Do the ships cost real money in this game? You can get ships with real money to support the project. It's like a Kickstarter, right? They started in Kickstarter, and to continue their development without having a publisher above their heads, essentially, they've used crowdfunding to continue development, which is why I like stuff like this. So if we switch over to this is all anybody who gets in the Star Citizen ever needs to worry about. Right now. You can create an account right now because it's an Invictus Fleet Week. You can play for free right now. They just added the most fantastic quality of life updates this game has ever received. Just dropped like a week and a half ago. You never need to spend more than $40. Technically $45 plus tax without a sale happening right now. But right now, if you were to get into Star Citizen, you only ever need to spend $40. My personal preference would recommend you to move up to the Titan Invictus starter pack because the Titan is going to be a little bit more powerful than the Aurora, but it's not even about the power because they're both early game ships. It's about the fact that the Titan has 2 points of ingress. With the Titan, you can go in through the cargo bay, or you can go in through the cockpit. So for me, that's beautiful. Having issues getting in today, really just now. It's the only time I had an issue. We were in an EU server, but the server was less than stellar, so I want to switch. Thank you for the great explanation. No worries, MIT. I'm here for you, fam. I'm here to answer questions because I know a lot of people have misconstrued information when it comes to Star Citizen. So you pay for your base ship. The vast majority of ships in this game you can buy in-game. Also, with the Fleet Week happening right now, you can rent ships for 2 days for free. Like the new missile bomber that they just launched, I just rented it. I have it for 2 days. So stuff like this makes it to where you don't have to worry about spending money on ships. You just buy them in-game with the progression that you have in-game. There's reputation. So like if you want to be a bounty hunter, you can raise your rep with specific bounty organizations. You can be a pirate if you want. That's the thing. To be fair, over a 3-year time frame. Over a 3-year time frame with what? I talk a lot, so I missed a bunch. Tried to play this last night with a buddy and was pretty broken. Which part? I'm a disorder. Sorry for missing that when you pointed it out, but I would very much like to help if I can. There's a hotfix channel which is supposed to fix most crashes and stutters on the show floor, but it requires a new game download or renaming live to PTU hotfix or whatever they named it. Interesting. You rent a Vulture for 2 days and do 2 days of salvage, and you can get enough money for a new ship in game. Pretty much. Spending $1,000 on ships. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I'm also a concierge member, and it took me years as well. So I know the feel. I know the feel. Boom. Ooh. Ooh. Really loving the pulse. I can't wait to pull one out.
Phrasing?
I know somebody's gonna do it. See concierge buying the Ursa Medivac. I'm happy for you, fam. Congratulations. Load me in. Load me into the game, please. Please load me in. Stop playing with me. Load me in, fam. She fits nicely in my Corsair. Nice. Now that's a ship that I'm tempted to get back again. Especially knowing that they just put in the master modes and it's probably gonna get touched in the smoothing out pass, right? Because that's gonna be great. Because the Corsair with upgraded weapons is gonna be disrespectful. I know it's gonna be disrespectful because I know Smash has already been disrespecting people with it for a hot minute, and it makes me happy to know. So I would have been wrecking folks up. Happy with my F7A. Was doing some dogfighting and OMG. I have some plans for that shit. Nice. Oh, give me one sec. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, this and do I have one already? Where's my pliers? Where are my pliers? Where are my pliers? Where are my pliers? Where are they hiding though? Hiding from your boy. Don't like it. It's sad that I got the Tali 3.22 in game and it was reduced to a cargo ship. Why do you say that? Like, was it reduced to a cargo ship? I don't know about the Tali enough to know. Because I feel like they just made it modular. They just released the modular parts. So, like, do you just want it to be that way? I do. Texan, I do. I'm there and YouTube and TikTok right now. All right, so let me. You would get me loaded in. Like, I'm sitting here trying to figure out why this little adapter wasn't sticking, but I was going to re-glue it. So I was like, let me just hit this with some 3D Gloop. If you've never heard of it, it is a 3D printing PLA centric glue. They have multiple types of it. So it's not just PLA, but PLA is one of the most widely used. So with the 3D glue, I am. Thank you for the follow. Hey, appreciate that follow. Thank you much. There we go. So now I got the 2 steps. I've got. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this. Yeah, stop looking at my face. So this thing is actually 2 parts. Like this screw bit is 2 parts. You can see the glue line right there, where I had to glue it together to get it to stick. Then I got the filament through the bottom. So I'm about to cut the sides off of that filament so they can, stay together in one piece. And I don't ruin things. But also now I won't have to sit here and like hold it in place to like, please go where I need you to go. I would have been. So now I just trimmed both sides of that filament off. It's not pretty looking, but it still gets the job done. Gonna add it on local platforms. Appreciate you, Texan. Thank you. Also love from somebody who is currently also living in Texas. Swallowed up.
Have you ever been swallowed up?
What's supposed to be a torpedo now? The one in game is the base model, which has the cargo slots. You gotta buy it for real money to get the torp mod because despite being a torp boat in the shop, now it just has cargo. I feel like that seems like a support question. Like, if it's not meant to be or torpedo, if it's meant to be a torpedo boat and it doesn't show up as a torpedo boat, I would be hitting support of immediately. Like, family, y'all need to fix this. This is not what I got. Please and thanks. Is somebody foiping? What? People are actually foiping in game.
The voice of the wall, sir, about your inventory.
didn't know my mic was open.
I am speaking as the voice through the wall to tell you that yes, your microphone is open.
Oh my god, yes.
You permanently keep ships you buy. What if you don't have insurance for a ship? Ships that you buy, you will always have insurance for. Basically, they will always send you another one. Ships that you purchase in game, you better have your insurance. Now, this is a much better server thus far. Like, unless it flips out, I'm with this. But yeah, if you purchase a ship with actual monies, that ship is yours. Like, insurance has a time frame of in-game insurance that they give it to you. I think it's based on the amount of time you play in game. And I feel like if it still works the way that it originally worked, every day you log in takes 1 day off of that clock. But at the same time, I feel like after that happens, at the end of that, that's when insurance kicks in. But I feel like they might be making some changes to that, because I feel like once you buy a ship, come on, fix it. But at the same time, if you played 3 months of in-game time, you likely will have money enough to have had insurance sitting down. And also, they're going to be adding more gameplay loops that are not ship-centric. So, like, you will be able to, like, call a ship and... Or, like, you'll be able to, like, call a taxi, for example. And then there's other ships that exist that are going to be, like, fairly focused on that type of gameplay. Once insurance is implemented in the game, yes. Insurance is not really implemented in the game outside of like, hey, look, your ship's going to take this long to bring back if you pay this much. You can expedite it with a little bit of extra credits, but either way, you're still going to be there. But the proper insurance isn't going to be implemented until like the game fully launches. So I wouldn't worry about that too much right now. I'm gonna get in game after I finish the dishes.
Good. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Oh, appreciate the follow, Sid. Thank you very much. I was texting, by the way, from TikTok. That. Appreciate the clarification. I feel like they did that to the in-game tally to get money from people, by forcing them to get it for cash so they can experience the modularity in the torp boat again. Really annoying. I feel like they've implemented that. This is probably like, since this is the first iteration of the modularity, I feel like it's probably something about it's going to change. Because I didn't think that the base tally was a torpedo boat. When's the 25th, so I know. So it will be Saturday and Sunday when I'm not streaming. May have to find a way to sneak away and stream on the weekend. Because we got to go to DefenseCon. That's not a choice. Also, my goodness, the server is better. Nary a stutter. We had a little bit of flashing of graphics, but I feel like that's just still from Vulkan being in beta. I really look forward to seeing those used soon. I would have been. I'm trying to remember what I feel like Intergalactic Aerospace Expo was in. I can't remember if it was an Orson or Microtech, because I feel like they're just gonna like rotate around, switch it up.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
All right, so
system.
these a lot of these are my ships, a lot of them are not. I rented the Hammerhead another 2 days, the Tally another 2 days, Saber, Firebird. Do I want to use that right now? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. This is the millionth iteration of Give Me Money for Zig. Tally bombers always had those Cessna and Joy buzzers. Now it's just big empty holds. They took away its original purpose as the torp boat. I feel like that might just be because it's... What's the word I'm looking for? fresh, like it just got
Vehicles,
implemented.
Your vehicle has been
Like-
delivered to the following location.
Have you confirmed that that is what they're intending to do, is like not have it be a torpedo boat anymore? Because I feel like that's a good enough reason to just be kind of mad, but I wonder if it's like a thing of like, since it's modular, you got to do the work to put it in. You can't buy it in game yet, anyways. And also, if it was supposed to have it in the first place, you shouldn't have to buy it in with real money because you bought it already. Like, that's one thing I will give them credit for. If a thing is the way that it's supposed to be, like if you bought a thing, they have not changed things negatively that I've seen thus far to where like, oh no, you don't own that. Like, I haven't seen that yet. So this would be the first time that I have seen them change something that removes something like major from the purpose of a ship, if that's what it is. So I don't know, man. I'm curious. I'm not like doubting you. I'm just like, I'm curious about if that is what's happening, because I want to make sure that, like, by all means, your anger for anything happening that is frustrating is always legitimate. I just want to see if we can't like make sure that it is properly vented toward, you know what I mean? All right, so can we get to a Crusader from here? Also, that flickering is a lot right now. Like, why are you flickering so much, bro? Calm down. Calm down. Also, yeah, we're rocking the 7900 XTX in here, Sid. So
We rocking the beef.
all right, so let me that's right, flight ready. That's right, flight ready. Now let's see how big this gas tank is, because we're gonna need to see it. We need to be able to go out to Crusader and do a thing. Now, also, before ooh wee.
Engines offline.
No, those can come back on. That's a pretty solid choice, Sid. Pretty solid choice. All right, so before we go anywhere, I realize that I'm about to try to go do. Let me go. Stop it. That's probably because I'm in the inventory where it won't let me do the thing I'm trying to do. Get out of inventory. How dare you? All right, bet. Now it works. Good. So much smoother now. Golly. Glad we switched servers. Boop. Yeah. Boop. Undersuits. Let's see what we got. Now, I really don't care about the beacon. The beacons are butt cheeks. I don't want no beacons, buddy. I don't want no beacons. I don't want these beacons. Get them out of here. Also, I was not trying to be scraping in the evens. I wish there was an easy way to just switch out of clothes to undersuits, because like I don't want to have to be in my drawers anytime I need to switch my gear around. That just feels like a lot, man. Also, let's get this Nightfire situated. Like, come on. It's the fit of the century. It's the Night Core colors, black and orange, and also the flames. Let's give it the flame. You'll never find flame or armor than mine. It's got flames on the pauldrons, shiny in the mug. Sometimes it's gotta be shiny. Update help with 4.0 is gonna be the true look game saver. Yeah, but they needed to put a lot of this in so that it was ready for 4.0. So that's what I'm excited about. That's what I'm excited about. Let go. All right, so which webs do we want to take? We want to take not anything hefty, because I feel like I've taken a couple of webs that I was mad that I lost. I can't wait until they put in hey look, this is yours. You forgot it. I don't like energy shotties. Why did I buy so many of them? I mean, the Devastator is different. It's built different, but still. Let me get one of these arc lights real quick. Let me get one of these combat knifes real quick. I really do want to use this. If we come back and then do some, you know what, I'm just taking it, because I'm not gonna need all the webs. Also, what is that about? One of the settings I'm gonna have to change, because something's weird. Weird. Also, do I want the... Now, since I don't need this, because I got the big joint, I'm just going to put one of these paramedical devices on. Let go with a med gun. Let go and get them guns. Get the guns. Let's do it. Let's do it. I've told you for eye tracking, but damn, I need to get me a good webcam to do facial tracking. 60 frames a second webcam will get you every time. Every time. That's what you need. And that's what we're using. We're using the Elgato Face Cam, which is a fancy cam. I'm a fan. Let go, let go, let go. Also, is that on? I think it's on. Tis on. Every time I look at that ship, it's just like, ooh, wee. Ooh, wee. New cam, 60 frames a second, smart cam, nice. Congrats, fam, congrats. All right, so now we can actually do. I am so happy for this new overlay with the interface. The whole new interface system, all the UI, the Moby Glass, everything is just so much better now. It excites me.
You are clear to launch.
That's right, clear to launch. That was look at it, golly. Get that landing gear up. Yeah, I need to top down on that. Sideways. It's not even perfectly, yeah, slightly angled, yes. Boom, give me that print screen. That's a wallpaper right there, baby. Baby! That's a wallpaper right there, baby. Hit that cruise. Get out of this view and then go straight up. Leg go. Flesh hammer.
Phrasing.
Ha! We have this piece. Don't like it. Apparently, the original Tally was a torp boat. With the update, they took out the torp mod and stuck it in the pledge store and made the torp Tally a transport. According to what I'm being told, it's only on the pledge store, so despite it being torps before, it's just a dump truck with tourists now. Some people claim the Tally sold in game is the base Tally, which has no cargo or torps. How can that be when it was firing torps just a week ago? I feel like you would be justified to hit up support for that. Like, I'm gonna need you to fix it, please and thanks. Sideways angle. Like, look down real quick. I am Batman. Got him. Alright, so now we go. Luckily, cruise is still on, so let's hit this F2. How far across the system can we go? What up, Coffee? Good to see you, fam. Step back. Step back again. And again. 704. Okay. So we can't get out of the ground yet, but we can get a crew L2. Come on. How far do we got to get out of this Atmo until we can do? Let's go ahead and switch it over to nav mode. I wonder if that's why we couldn't do it. We weren't in nav mode. Did it say where I was trying to go? No. I was concerned. I was like, wait a second. All right, so no, not yet. How do we gotta get? Is that what I think it is? Bet. Bajini Point. Let's do it. The second we can transport to Bajini Point, then we can go where we're really trying to go. Unless Lyria's already said is the... I don't think it is. I think it's just let me know. Oh, I keep forgetting that it is now just left click now. It's gonna take a while. Rocket Bay is so sick. I'm excited to try it out.
Quantum travel complete.
initiated.
Oh, that's what it is. I thought we had 730. We do not. We only have like 583 right now. So we cannot make that jump because it's just outside the range of where we can go. So let's hit crew L4. Let's get some gas real quick. Stop in here, get some gassy gas. Smash the gas. What if I don't want a mining claim? Can we just look in there for the station? Thanks. All right, cool. Now we go to where we need to go. Slide out. Slide out. It's gonna take a while to get used to this whole left click to jump thing. I feel like every day I'm gonna make that mistake once until I get used to it. What's much of an objective? Are there missions now? I mean, it's an MMO. There's gonna be a bunch of different missions. It's whatever mission you choose to take. So right now, once we start this jump, I'll show you. So right now we're going 26.1. Massive amounts of space. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit before we finish that. So mission wise, what do you want to do? You can go to the contracts. Now there's verified and unverified. Verified means that they are from like organizations that are in good standing with the UEE for missions. So right now, if I want to do a mercenary mission, I could go take a call to arms, which typically I recommend to people getting the second you log into the game, because the call to arms, anytime you take out a pirate, you get 500 AUEC just for the funsies, just for smacking people in the face. Now, if we want to go do the tracker training permit, I can start leveling up with the Bounty Hunters Guild with a ship that just so happens to have 12 missiles in it.
Not a bad idea.
That's not what I'm trying to do yet. We still in alpha? Oh yeah, Glizzy. Still in alpha. Now this is also Bounty Hunter. Oh, it's a salvage mission. Do we want to go and salvage an Anvil Arrow? Right? That seems a pretty solid choice if I had my Vulture. Racing, we could go to do some time trials at Louisville outskirts. Not really in the mood to do that, but those are options, right? So now if we go to unverified, the unverified missions are like the criminal joints. Like if you notice, they're red. So like risky Anvil Terrapin salvage job.
Aye. We got our eye on an Anvil Terrapin near the asteroid surrounding yellow that's ripe for salvaging. We're too busy to snag it ourselves, so why not spread the wealth wide? If you send us some credits, we'll send you the ship's exact coordinates. Don't take too long to think it over though. Probably got about 30 minutes before security gets there to check out the wreck. Could be more, could be less. You could even tow it somewhere else first, or you could try to scrap what you can on site for security shows. Don't care which, as long as you get it taken care of. And once you've salvaged everything you want, just go ahead and abandon this contract and clear your map. Helps keep everything nice and tidy.
Right, so that is impressive in and of itself, because you can choose what you want and be fine. And also, to be fair, Vic, one, I appreciate the compliment. I aim to have a sizable quality broadcast. Two, I've been streaming for years. I am small on TikTok. Yes. We're still trying to work our way to the 10K follows so that we can get a bunch of more cool features to help us grow even further. But I've been on Twitch since 2015 streaming. We have 91,000 followers on Twitch. So we haven't grown on TikTok yet, but we're working on it. So yeah, seriously appreciate the compliment. That's always a compliment for somebody to say like, hey man, this is impressive quality you got here. It's not just TikTok, because we are live on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch right now. And TikTok is the medium of the three. YouTube is the smallest. We got like just over 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, 7,000 and some change on TikTok, and 91,373 on Twitch. So work. It's a work. That's a long time to be following Glizzy. So Italian game now, blah blah. That's just that. How about jump? If it's plastic, what? That seems like they would be getting a lot of backlash on that one from a lot of people, because the Tali is not an. Oh, Vic, there's no worries about the label. It's more just if you find somebody that's on a place, their following may not be what it is on other places where you find them. So it's not about like, again, I agreed with you. On TikTok, I am small. On Twitter, 20-something thousand, which like 23, which hasn't really grown, hasn't really shrunk, which I'm pretty happy about over the last few years. But like, it's just perspective. I prefer not to look at myself as a small creator, large creator, or anything. I'm just a creator, because at the end of the day, it's all about me trying to do new things and continue to grow, regardless of where I'm at. So, no worries. Come on. That is still so much smoother than having to hit a key on your keyboard to jump. It's just pretty. Blah. I'm curious about multiple things about that, Vic. There are some things that happen on Kick that I am not comfortable streaming on the platform because of. So part of me is like, man, 15 an hour to be streaming seems great, but simultaneously, like, there are certain things that I would prefer not to engage with that are regularly happening over there that I don't want to. It's not me, it's not what we do here, it's not how our community's set up, so I'm just kind of minding my business on that. So if they fix the things that I'm frustrated with, maybe. It wouldn't be too much to add another place to be streaming to. Like, most of the work's already done. But simultaneously, it's the issue of the little stuff that I haven't gotten there yet. Thoughts on Star Citizen? I love this game. Have loved it since 2015. Will continue to love it. They're continuing to add new stuff to it all the time, so I don't have any reason to not love it. Also, let me double check and see which way we're going, because am I still... Nope, we're going the wrong way now. Great. Why would you point me that way, Green Arrow? I'm offended a little bit. I'm gonna fight someone after this. All right, let me speed it up. When is Squadron 42 gonna be out? They are currently polishing Squadron 42 for release. So my guess, like, I have been regularly saying that I expect it possibly like at Christmas. But to be fair to the dev team, like, it's fully possible that we wouldn't see it next year. So I feel like the year between October 2024 and December 2025 is when I'm expecting to see it. That means nothing. I don't work at SIG. I have no idea how they're planning on releasing it, when they're planning on releasing it. That's just an educated guess on my part. Now, is it really over here? And they still won't let me do the thing? Where's the stupid station, man? Look, clear. Go to my location. Go to selection. There it is. It's too much happening here for me to just need some gas, man. Also, we seem like we're closer to it than we were previously. How is routing not a vehicle? Can we just select it, man? Can we just... There we go. Give me something so that I can know where to look. Really? And I'm sitting here surrounded by this gigantic circle of light. Ain't this a bit? Sounds like a place you might look in for things involving feet and toes in various settings. Wow. And thoughts on master modes, like, I'm torn. Like, I like the idea that they exist because the balance of what you can do in this game, like, to be fair, I feel like it's been there, but by switching to a mode that slows us down a bit for gunfights, that, in my opinion, is going to minimize the jousting that we do a lot of in this game. So I'm torn, because, like, I'm looking forward to being able to just hop in and chill. But, like, the balance of having to switch modes, I mean, I feel like there was always a way to switch modes anyways, like, because quantum mode is different than regular mode, so I feel like it's always been there. It's just by adding it to, by changing the speed of the modes is really where I feel like master modes is getting its biggest flack, but also where it has the potential to change the game. I feel like a lot of people are already down on master modes, and I'm of the opinion that, like, if it makes the game better overall, why would it be a bad thing? Like, I know that we're gonna have to do a whole lot of relearning of game mechanics, which anytime they put a major patch out, that's gonna happen. You're gonna have to relearn some stuff. I still mess up on quantums because I'm trying to quantum in a way that doesn't exist anymore. Because I'm holding B and it's like, oh, nope, switching modes. So I feel like once people get used to master modes and they tweak master modes, because they're gonna tweak it, like that's not a thing that they just don't. I have played Diablo, I haven't played in a while, but I'm not against Diablo. I feel like I already put the landing gear down. Yeah, the gear down.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant
Back.
stay.
Vehicles. Landing. Go ahead and hit that refuel. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Also, in the current state of the game, I am impressed at the quality of life that they added with this patch. But at the same time, it's Star Citizen. It's gonna be buggy. Like, that's just, I've come to expect bugginess from Star Citizen in the grander scheme of things. But this process, this step is getting us just that much closer to where we want Star Citizen to be. If we get a release window at CitizenCon or even a beta release window, I would be surprised if, I feel like the beta release window would have to be like something like Baldur's Gate, where you only get the first act in the beta. Middle clicking for my guns, my missiles, to freaking scanning back the guns. Scan mode shouldn't be a part of that click. True. If you're in gun mode, you definitely shouldn't be switching to scanning. I was confused by that a couple of times. Like, unless your scan can find you more enemies to shoot, that seems like it doesn't fit. But simultaneously, I feel like that should just be tab. Like, I can hold tab to get a quick scan to find anything around me anyways. Yummy. I love this new interface. It's just so pretty. Been looking for a while. Well, then you found the right place. What up, Yang? How you doing? Look, let me just auto that. Just do that. Just fuel me up. Gas me up. Gas me up. Gas me up. Beetlejuice 2 releasing September 6th. I'm excited about Beetlejuice because the fact that they got Winona Ryder in there is bomb in and of itself. And I want to say it's also Jenna Ortega. Got scan mode on the V key, which is, why is it a part of the cycle? Right, like if you can scan, you're good. This is not the Go XLR. This is the Roadcaster Duo. What? You just undock me so that I can't fuel my ship up? Okay, it looks like we got hydrogen and quantum full again. So let's hit the maps real quick and see if it's true. I do like, step back. Yes, step back again.
Let's go.
One more. Man, this new map is so much, yes. So much of it. Just for no reason, just so good. I love it, absolutely love it. Offers. Nope, not there yet. All right, bet. So back to the maps. Boop, nope, 4. Select L2, route to it.
Bet.
Big butts, big bets, no whammies.
Launch complete.
Let me out of here.
Thank you. Please
Whoa, calm down, calm down.
You are clear to launch.
You are clear to launch. Look at this ship, man. Let me just get it clean. Hold on. I thought I had it there. Clean source. Let me just get this real quick. Like, look at that. Look at that. Yes, I'm print screening. Woo!
No, sir, I don't like it.
Please visit again.
And we're all the way back at Area Team.
Hey, yo, who mans is this?
Whose mans is this? To be fair, I've done that way too much. It's not the first time it's happened. Like, I deserve that. It hurt to hear, but I'm about to say, why am I butt naked, man? Like, come on now. Come on now. You ain't had to make me naked. Get out of here. Get out of here for a second. You ain't had to make me butt naked. You could have not made me butt naked. That would have been preferred for all intents and purposes. I need to figure out what blur this is using so that I cannot use it again. Because sadness. Also, free gown. I'm selling all these gowns, fam. I can't wait to figure out where I can sell these gowns, but I'm selling all them joints. Also, don't look at my drawers.
Stop looking at my...
Please and thanks. I love FOIP so much. FOIP is my favorite thing. I really feel like more games should have something like FOIP.
Hey, who man is this?
It's a great question. Put that on, and then can I do this while I'm in the inventory? Rude. Nah. Kind of offended about it. Have you tried Cassava? I mean, yeah. But like for what? Now, what kind of clothes we're talking about? Like, I literally love rocking the Nightfire slams. I thought about like going in there and then docking, like going inside, but then like, nah, it was too much. Now that's an interesting thing. I feel like that was only there with Vulcan, because the blur is interesting. I need to figure out which one it is so I can turn it off webs. So let's see. I don't think we had a lot of webs.
You got me. By all accounts, it
doesn't make sense. Now, I'm also always going to walk around with a sniper rifle, but I'm not going to walk around with a sniper rifle because sniper rifles are not right for this situation. Now, the BR2, immediately. Should I walk around with a shotgun? Probably not. Do I care? Not in the slightest. Let me get a pistol. And then utility. Get one of these. Damn, I wasn't expecting that thing to make that kind of noise right now. I think that is the depth of field shader. All right, I'm gonna have to make some adjustments to that because sheesh, it's doing a little too much right now. Doing a little much. Need you to calm it down, Playboy. Calm it down just a scotch. Just a scotch. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Calm it down. Calm that down. All right, let me see what we got. Let me go ahead and take another Knifey. I'm gonna take this one. The Balefire Knife. The Knifey. What am I looking for now? We got the knife, we got the pistol, we got the gigantic tractor beam, we got the shotty gun. Do we have ammo for the BR2? We do not, but it's cool. It's cool. Because I feel like anything we need at this point, we're good. Now that we got all that. Nope. We gotta. Let's see if that is what it is, because we can just touch that real quick, see what that's about, because calm it down. Calm it down. Field of view is fine. Let's see if it's the renderer. Okay, so taking it off of FSR to SIGs, it does not seem to be as big, so it might just be an FSR issue. Open up. Also, hold up. All right. If there's more of them gowns, I'm gonna find out where we can put the gowns at. Medipens, oxypens. I really don't really do too much with medi and oxypens. I feel like we're fine for the most part.
Of course. Please check with the terminals.
Now, when I get into a situation where I wish I would have had a medipen, I'm gonna be mad. But like, meh. That might not do me any good because I might not ever find a place to sell them, but I feel like when we find a place to sell them, it's gonna be a silly amount of stuff. Also, we do still have time to get many pens and ice pens. We can get one of those at the ship. At the blah blah blah. Can't remember the name of it. The port? The spaceport? Spaceport! Now, do I want to take all these? I feel like there's too many. That's too many of them. But simultaneously, this makes me wish I could walk in the inventory screen. Now, that was too far away, so let's just go over closer to it. All the same, I was waiting for my rescue in backwater region. The O2 took down. I mean, to be fair, I am not in a position currently. Like, the thing we're going to be doing has nothing to do with a lot of Medi and Oxypants. Also, to be fair, I did have last time one of the things I'm missing was not
Hi, welcome to
a
the store.
Medi pin. It was this. I had one of these on, so that we can balance that out. That handles all the medical stuff.
If you want
So
some more
then.
details on
Do we have oxypens in there? No. Nah, you good, Pterodactyl. What even is Cloud 9 or C1? It looks like it should be named Cloud 9 for real. And is that just nah, it's Primacy. It's a Lala. Hello, welcome home. Yeah. Lala's got her hair done. Give me a sec. Butler brought me tacos for Taco Tuesday. I'm excited. Oh, the new meds have been in for a minute, Pterodactyl. Like, some of these are made to like stop you from getting addicted to meds. One options, click a button, automatically equip a preset armor. That would be great. Once they do that, let's go.
Back again, I see.
So this one is from the Empire's most trusted medical company, the Cure Life Cortical Pen can rapidly dispense doses of the corticosteroid Sterigen during emergency situations to help relieve symptoms associated with muscle weakness and respiratory damage. Use only as recommended. So the Med Gun can balance those out as well. Let me get a quick buy for this into the backpack. Done. And then there it is. Oxypen, let me buy. Actually, no, let's put this into the regular inventory. You know, I'm not gonna go through all that. Just put all options and then just buy like, how much there? $100. Get a quick buy one. And what? No, buy. Plus 10. Down by 2. Nice. And then put 2 in my backpack out of principle because reasons. So buy. Dose. Done. So we have the WEP.
Smart buy.
We have the Medigun for heals. Now we got some Oxypens for air. And then we can slide and get the ship. Let's get this thing taken care of. Upgrade the PC, may get out there and Gladius once more. Now I have a GPU. Nice. Best way to make money right now? I feel like that depends on you. I'm a firm believer in mining and salvage. So I stick with those. Best trade routes. There's a website for trade routes. I don't even know it on top of the head. Somebody here knows. Somebody pop in as a sub, because if you're not a sub, you can't post links. Any sub that knows the site that has the trade routes for Star Citizen, please pop that in the chat. Please and thanks. Ooh, we got here just in time. 3 seconds. Time flies. It's time to drop in there, my guys. Let go. Tram departing in. There's no tram. Who lied? Who lied to you, my man? Let me go to the other side, maybe. Whoa! Now I'm concerned. I feel like I shouldn't get on here because I feel like it's gonna melt me. But I mean, I'm already here now, so gotta make do with what we got. You know what I'm saying? You get what you get and you don't throw a fit type situation. Trade sc-trade.tools/home. Appreciate you, Captain. Thanks. And Pterodactyl also knows it. It's got a vulture, but it gets so boring sometimes. I mean, once you get a vulture and you're bored with being in a vulture, use your gains. Go get another ship and then go blow something up. Or go get a prospector. Do some mining. Or go to the expo hall on Area 18, rent any one of the myriad ships available, like, I don't know, maybe the Saber Firebird. Falcon Cougar. Falcon Cougar Firebird. Tacos,
now
man.
arriving.
Why are tacos exemplary? Because tacos. You know how much Firebird is in game? Free right now. It is currently the Invictus Fleet Week, which is like a 2-week long thing that started last Friday. You can go to Area 18 today, go to the Expo Hall, and rent the Firebird for the low cost of 0 AUEC.
But while in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all UEE.
I was like, unliving. I mean, sometimes you gotta unlive, folks, man. Personally, I like the idea of one of the things I want to do eventually is to go like to where big battles are happening and just kind of wait off in the outskirts
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system
and wait till everybody dips and then clean up. Get in there and clean up, get paid. Let me claim that. File a
The
claim.
insurance claim has been sent.
Don't need to call for any expediting things. I'm just gonna go back down. Now, do I want to take this one out again? Because I feel like we took forever to get out to where I was trying to go. So let's pull out my baby. Let's pull out my baby. My baby, though. Let's back off of this for a second. Let's go in here real quick, like,
Goodbye.
because if y'all don't know, like, my love of the C1 is sky high.
From
And yes, I have a lot of ships.
exploring the
You want a cargo run on my C2 now? Nice.
ArcCorp is proud to bring the
Liveries, there we go.
ArcCorp, investing in
Let's get that bumblebee going. Let's get some bumblebee action moving. Salvaging prizes is so much more evolved now. Like, you can snag stuff off of hard points and such. Exactly. Like, oh, you got webs? No, you don't. Thanks. Those are mine.
Welcome to the ASOP
Who doesn't want free
retrieval
webs?
system.
And if they just so happen to be bomb free webs for free,
Obey all security and
let go.
personnel at all times.
Let
Vehicles, your
go.
vehicle has been delivered to the fleet.
Hangar dose. Let go.
Everything good?
Call my elevator. Elevator. Nope. Lightning is good ranged. Which one is lightning? Oh, the F8C? Yeah, it does. Brendan Rouse with the follow. Appreciate you. Let's go to dose. I think the C1 should get us there. Pterodactyl with the follow as well. Appreciate you. How dare you? Open the doors, man. Look at that beast. I love it so much. This is one of my favorite parts about this whole ship. Look at the lights.
Stand back. Create space. Do not get hit by the ramp. I love the slow ramp, Morty.
They love the slow ramp, Morty. Bro, what up? Unwritten rule in Star Citizen is to, anytime you get on your ship, watch the ramp. Because there's only one way to get into the C1, but if you don't close your ramp, and somebody else enters your ship, goodbye. Goodbye. All right, cool, Pterodactyl. Thanks for stopping by. See you in the verse. Before that, do it.
You are ready to launch. A journey breathtaking. Systems on.
Hey, we got Zoro 1998 with 20 months of sub support.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Wrong button.
But what if we did?
Also wrong button.
This is the way.
My bad. Appreciate the continuing support, fam. Thank you much. Can we get out of here? I always worry about these. Because look at how tight that fit is.
Phrasing?
Thank you, and please visit again.
Why is this game so pretty? Put that cruise on. Come play with me. What? Oh, I'm silly. Sitting here losing. Like, why are we not moving? Because landing gear. That's why. All right, Bajini Point. That's gonna be our first trip. Music sounds good. The music in this game is great. Smash Bros. Rematch win. I'm cheeks in Smash Bros. As has been noticed. You know, Forrest, car notes are way more important than A1s every day of the week. So spot on. Go tornado warning. Oh, fam, be safe, please and thank you. Put some good vibes out to the homie Black Wolf out there in Wisconsin. Tacos always fix every boot. Everyone. Whatever mood whatever has you feeling down. Tacos, man. Tacos. And victory will be held. Alright, let's go to Seraphim. Now I gotta go get a sauce. So that I have a sauce. Because I've eaten half my tacos. I'm alive. Hey, I appreciate that, man.
Quantum travel complete.
Almost dropped my tacos. The heavy side was on the outside. That's not a good look. Because one of the last things I'm trying to do is drop my tacos and then watch these doggos eat my tacos. Because Deku would immediately eat my tacos. Immediately. Before I could even look in his direction. What tacos? Can't drop bombs out of the Elantra though. True facts, but also the Elantra does get you to work, which helps you pay for any ship upgrade you might get. Which I feel like is a valid enough reason. All right. Anytime it doesn't click, just look back off, look back at it. spice. The spice must flow. Oh, look, fresh meat, basically.
My tune.
Friendly eclipse incoming.
Hey, yo, who mans is this?
Whose mans? All right, let me go get this house. Also, look, you get to watch this, one of my favorite views in Star Citizen while we fly, because this is literally, you get to see the sun, the star of the star system, pass us. So, like, let me angle it so that way you can get a longer view at it as it crosses the sky. I shouldn't be very long. Burp. Man, that timing though. Let go. Just downloaded yesterday. I don't know what to do. Do the tutorial. And it's not really cruise technically. Once you're in Quantum, your ship will take you to the next location. But yeah, when you get to select the location, do the tutorial. That is crucial. The tutorial is going to help you to figure out where to go, how to accept missions, and that's step one. Unless you're interdicted, true. The new cruise took some getting used to. It really does.
Engage.
It really does.
Quantum travel complete.
All right, now we got to take this cruise down because we don't need to be cruising this long. Because I didn't even want to necessarily come to Seraphim. I just wanted to come out here to see if I could look for the mission. Actually, let me get out of this real quick. Let me tilt up. So since cruise is still on, we don't want to like accidentally our way into Seraphim. That would suck. So we're gonna check contracts because there's a specific mission that I need. Nope, that's not it. And also, there's one crucial part of this puzzle that I forgot the thing that I needed to be able to do that mission anyways.
I can't do it anyway.
I'm kind of mad about that. No, the investigation's been missing. Like, it's probably because it's in my abandoned, because they made me abandon it at some point. But like, I have not seen that investigation since like 2 days after we started. I heard it was removed. What? We literally were just doing that. So they must have just did it the other day. We should add a Dune DLC or something for this game. I mean, there are desert locations, Krabby. Also, 4th Street Pete with the follow. Appreciate. All right, so I'm sad because I was literally only wanting to do that mission today, and I was hoping to get it done before time to end the stream because it is about that time. Sadly, I was like, we'll be able to knock out this investigation real quick. Now I got to go look in the patch notes of the forums to see if they did remove it. Because if they removed it, like, I would love to know why. That is one of my favorite missions to do in this whole game. What's it called again? It is the Covalex Shipping Hub Gondo mission. I can't remember the name of it, but it is the mission about Darnell. Anya, hey. Let's talk more. PI wanted, yes. Let's talk more drinking. So if you're gonna go check Spectrum, I should probably do that as well. So that way, to save you from having to go look up something that I should have gone and look up. So give me 1 sec to put this sauce on these tacos. And then, I'm gonna check Spectrum. I'm gonna check the Spectrum, though. I'm gonna check the Spectrum, though. Alright, so let's tab about real quick. And then go to the actual browser, and then actually no, we can go to the launcher because we should be able to launch Spectrum from here. Where is it? Spectrum. Booyah. Booyah. So the Darnell is a noob mission. It is, but like, it's not his fault, man. Once you do it the proper ending way. It's not Darnell's fault, man. It's not Darnell's fault, man. I don't blame Darnell for anything. Let me see if I 8 days ago. Sweet. I too was confused. That sounds mad, but I'm about to say, like, how dare they not let me in? So not signed in. This might be an important move. Signing in. Let me go ahead and upvote to this. Let me go ahead and contribute. Yes, I did. Hardly playable. I don't know if it's, I wouldn't say critical, but I would say hardly playable because it's not a game-breaking issue, but it is in fact impacting gameplay severely because this is like one of my favorite things. Game version, live. This is my version. Next. Don't need to add any evidence. So also, this is the reminder. If you experience a bug in Star Citizen, part of the experience is to put your bug into issue council so they know that it is a thing. The more people vote on the issues, the more likely they are to push that. Like, the more people vote, the higher the priority it becomes. Especially I'm going to have new players in the game. I also can't wait for Free Fly to be over. I mean, that's fair, Jay. Because a lot of people who don't know what they're doing and likely to mess stuff up. Also likely to mess up the distribution of missions. So like if they only serve a mission up at specific time frames and somebody gets it who doesn't know what they're doing, and it's like, I can't even do it. So nobody's getting it. Yeah. And yeah, server tick is always gonna be a thing. But also, man, I thought that said Darnell for a second. I was like, oh, it's not. But with that, it's time for me to slide, fam. I'm gonna finish these tacos and show some love in the household. If you are enjoying yourself and you haven't hit that follow button, I would greatly appreciate if you fixed it. It costs you nothing to hit the follow button. Follows are, as many people would call, free. So I'm gonna try this thing where I try to log out from the logout mechanic in the bed. So let's see if it works. And then we'll find somebody to drop some love onto. Hey, logging out in the bed. Bed logs. We got a bed log. We got the bed log in. Taco's still doing numbers. All right, spread his love. As always, fam, your presence is a present. I appreciate the gift. If you've been hanging out in here and you haven't hit the follow button, I mean, follows are free, fam. I don't think that's too much to ask. Hit the follow button. Come hang out with us as we move forward and continue to do weird things in the verse and many other places. In the meantime, let's go hang out with the homie Jeff. My name Yev. Mr. Levangie fan. Who's a beast of a human. Regardless of where you are, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, thank you for showing your face. Thank you for hanging out with us. And cheers, if you haven't hit the follow button on Twitch or TikTok or the sub on YouTube and you've enjoyed yourself, fix it. You know you want to. But we'll be back tomorrow. More Star Citizen. Possibly some X Defiant, since that seems to be open now. Love your faces. Love your butts. We'll see you soon.